shit.
We started?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Episode 2. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Healing Club podcast. Episode 2. I am your host, Sean.
Y'all know me, Luke the Greatest, no names.
We're not that acquainted yet, but we'll get there.
Exactly.
All right, y'all. So first things first, since this is the Healing Club, I'd like to start off with the suicide awareness hotline. If you know anyone that's going through a tough time, or if you're going through a tough time yourself, go ahead and reach out to that hotline, or reach out to anyone that you know, anyone close to you. And I think in the last episode we said this is the era of just talking, opening up. Tell people how you feel. These feelings you can't keep to yourself. So reach out to a family member or a friend, or there is that hotline, as I mentioned. The hotline number it's 3 digits now. 988. I'll repeat that, 988. You can call or text that number.
Yeah, definitely. It's somebody out there that can't help. You just gotta find it.
For sure. If you need help, reach out. But all right. Healing begins. So, what's going on in sports this week? All right. I want to start off with college football. So I'm from Georgia, and me being a Bulldogs fan, I feel kind of slighted by that ranking system, by that new rankings. So the new college football playoff rankings just came out. G.
Yeah, the ranking system is weird.
It's so weird.
We was just talking about that. The Bulldogs, won how many games straight? 25? Something like that?
Something like that. It's over 20 games.
Essentially undefeated, but yet they moved down in the ranking. Doesn't make sense, right?
Them boys are number 2. Number 2.
So Ohio State, who they beat in the playoffs?
They beat them boys last year.
Mm-hmm.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So the ranking committees has always been weird. Sometimes they make sense, but I remember last year they had TCU in the playoffs, and we seen what they did.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We seen what they did. You can't tell a bunch of, I guess, hardworking kids that they don't deserve or belong in a spot. But
yeah,
let's be real. I don't want to be negative, but come on, G. Why is Georgia number 2? That's all I want to figure out. Been whooping all these other schools.
Yeah. Speaking of TCU, you actually put something in my mind.
Do tell.
A group beat TCU this year. A group that wasn't expected to beat TCU this year.
I know what you're talking about. You talking about that first game, huh?
You know what I'm talking about.
You talking about that first
game. We gotta
game.
go into the Sander kids, right?
Oof.
The Sander kids. Shador and who?
Shador and Shiloh.
And Shiloh, right?
I'm sorry, Shiloh. No one don't care about you. No, I shouldn't say that. But you don't have emotions. No, I'm kidding. I fuck with the Sanders kids. I wish they all get drafted by Atlanta.
By Atlanta? Oh, that would be something, huh?
Bro, Deion was just in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And he made some comment about it I think it would only be right for them to play for Atlanta or some shit like that.
Because their daddy did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But I think a lot of people
ain't win shit, but
a lot of people don't really give Colorado their credit. Just credit in general. Everybody waiting on their downfall, and especially when they played that ranked team. Who was it? Oregon, I think it was Oregon.
It was Oregon,
real
bro.
bad.
Oh man,
everybody had something to say. But me personally, bro, I think in some time, I think Deion gonna get that team together, and they're gonna be a problem. That's what I think.
They're already better than what they were last year.
Exactly. Yeah, so
I think last year they only had one win. He's already trying to get them to a better conference too.
Mhm.
Like he just got there.
Yeah.
Gotta give him some time.
Yeah. Once he plant his feet, I think they're gonna be a problem.
I think people don't understand the influence. Like they still don't understand the level of influence that Dion has.
Mhm.
Like Dion is just impactful, bro. Like Dion's cool. I fuck with Dion.
Oh yeah.
Dion cool as hell.
Even though he got 7 toes, it's fine. I fuck with Dion still.
it is what it is.
I don't care about your toes, man.
Turf toes.
Coach.
Turf toes. That's what happened.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't know what happened, bro. He was sick for a while. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
My man's was sick. Where was he coaching again? Before here?
Jackson State, I think.
Yeah, Jackson State.
Yeah.
He was in a wheelchair and shit. I was like, hey, yo. I was like, what is going on? They talking about he might lose a leg and shit like that.
Shit.
I forgot about that, bro. I'm glad you said something.
Yeah, I see that on TV.
Glad you said something.
I think he was on an interview with damn, I didn't forgot his name. He used to do it with Skip. Now he with Steven.
Oh, Shannon
Sharp.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Uncle Shannon. We're gonna have him on the show one day.
Right, Shannon. So he's on an interview with Shannon.
We're gonna be healing.
That's when I guess Shannon convinced him kind of to show him what was going on with his foot. He showed it. Missing some toes, but it's fine.
That's wild.
He's still walking, he's still running.
Yeah,
jogging and stuff. So
that's a lot better from potentially losing your leg, because that's where it was when I was listening to it. But damn, yeah, no, Colorado, man. They just lost last night too. It is what it is, man. But they're definitely a better team.
It's a building team.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in the building process only because I'm a Lions fan. And for so long, they used to say that our excuse was, we still rebuilding. Now, you see it in the long run.
No, the Lions are here.
Yeah, so.
Them niggas here.
Mm-hmm.
Them niggas here. Nah, they for real. But to close out with Colorado, Shedeur Sanders to the Falcons. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a thing.
Yeah, I would like to see him on the Falcons. That'd be dope, actually.
Yes, sir. Shedeur to Pitts if we still have him by then.
Then imagine the I know we extended this, but just because, your father, Deion Sanders, right? And let me clear this up. Shedeur and Shiloh put that work in, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say that they were living off their dad or nothing like that. They put their own work in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just imagine people Deion can contact to come give, tips. Tom Brady, of course, could come give them tips. Only, Deion is a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? So he can get that extra help that, some quarterbacks can't get.
For sure. Yeah. Honestly, hey, like between him and Caleb, Shedeur all the way. Shedeur is number one, G. But so with the college football, like the QB rankings, bro, like it's crazy. Like a lot of people will have Shedeur number 2, and then a lot of people won't. I don't like that. That's hard to wrap my head around. I feel like he is the unanimous number 2. The other dude from Washington, he's balling.
Oh,
Michael Penix.
Yeah.
He's balling.
Yeah. That's the thing though, like you can be like the best in college, but then when you get to the NFL, like a lot of them players get humbled.
Oh yeah.
Real quick.
They get exposed, they get humbled. I remember Baker Mayfield last time about something, he don't know how to read a defense.
Yeah, and then we talked about Johnny Manziel.
Man, Johnny Manziel said, I do not
Tim
watch
Tebow,
tape.
Tim Tebow pretty much took college football.
Hey, chill on Tim Tebow.
I like that Tim Tebow, but when he got to the NFL, it's like you're playing tight end. Like, what are you doing?
Tim Tebow had one good year at quarterback, and I remember it too. It's kind of crazy. He was on the Broncos at the time, yeah. And I remember, like, somebody got hurt. I forgot who got hurt, but he came in and won 7 straight.
Yeah,
and went to the playoffs.
Oh snap! Here we go.
Oh shit!
We've been
Tebow
waiting on
time.
this.
Yes, sir. Niggas was talking shit about him praying.
Mm-hmm.
I remember those days. Damn, that was crazy. Tim Tebow.
A couple years later, he wasn't even a quarterback. You're like, what? Why are you in the 3-point stance? What's going on?
But speaking about Tim Tebow's college career, I read a couple things this week about who is the best all-time college QB, because a lot of people been saying Caleb, like, oh, even though Caleb's never had a playoff appearance or a man, I don't know if he won this conference last year. I doubt it.
What are you talking about?
Caleb Williams and who is the undisputed, like, who is the best college QB of all time between him, people like Cam Newton, people like Johnny Manziel, people like who else?
Cam Newton was an animal at Auburn, boy.
Cam was no joke, bro.
He's an animal, dog.
Cam was no joke, bro. And I say Johnny Manziel because he was the first freshman Heisman winner, bro.
Yeah.
That boy was saucing niggas up in his freshman year.
Bro.
And
there you go. He got humble. He went to the league and they humbled his ass quick.
It wasn't his fault. He went to the Browns, bro.
That is the thing, though. When you're the best, you usually get drafted to like a shit team.
Let me talk about that. This man Caleb Williams. So apparently, depending on the team that he's drafted, like he could be potentially drafted to, he could pull out of the draft and just go back to college because he won't like the team that's gonna draft him.
Oh damn. Okay.
What you think about that? That's different.
He's playing his cards right, I guess.
Yeah. Nah, that's different. Like, I've seen, like, there have been instances where rookies, like, in different sports have forced their way to different teams. I mean, shit. Eli Manning forced his way to New York. Like, remember that? He was about to go to San Diego.
He can play with the Chargers? He said, I don't want that.
He said,
I'm going to go back to college. I'm
yeah.
gonna finish his college up.
I forgot how he did it, bro, but he forced his way to New York. Like, he got like, I think he wanted to go to New York and got Drew Brees traded out of San Diego because San Diego had Drew Brees at the time. I forgot how that whole situation went.
Was they going to trade or get rid of Drew Brees so they can get Eli?
It was something, bro. Yeah, I think that was
know.
it. But at the end of it, Drew Brees was on the Saints. Mm-hmm. Eli was on the Giants. Oh no, and I forgot about Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers was in this talk too. Gotta look that one up.
Yeah, we got to get back on that.
That was different because that was a long time ago. That was 2005, bro. That was 2005. Yeah, a lot of
the Chargers. We forgot about Phillip Rivers.
A lot of people did not know that before Phillip Rivers, Drew Brees was their QB. He was their QB for a couple times, like a couple years too. He played with LaDainian Tomlinson.
Well, I guess it all worked out. Phillip took over San Diego. Drew
yes,
Brees
sir. No Super
got
Bowls.
a ring from the Saints.
Yes, sir. One ring.
Eli, when he got what? He got 2 with the Giants, I think.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, he got 2 with the Giants. So I guess it all.
That boy humbled Brady twice.
Oh yeah, he was kryptonite to Brady.
Oh man,
good old helmet catch. We love it. We love to see it. Luck. That was so much luck.
Nah, it was.
But it worked.
Nah, the Patriots got what they deserve. Fuck them. How you lose to the Giants? Nah, I'm still salty about that 28-3, as you can tell.
Mm-hmm. That comeback from the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, man.
When the Falcons were celebrating at halftime.
I hope Bill Belichick never sees a happy day in his life.
Yeah,
no, I'm joking.
That was rough, bro. That was rough.
But yeah, all right then. But my opinion on the like the number one college QB of all time is too many, bro.
It's a lot of good.
I don't think
Then it'd be like the quarterbacks that wasn't really too hot. Then they get to the league, and then they are hot.
Bro, there's QBs I didn't even name either. Like, there's Joe Burrow.
Yeah. Well, Joe Burrow, he was hot in the league. And, he was hot in college, and then came to the league, and he still was hot. So it's like,
I think
he really was good.
Bro, Joe
is good.
I think Joe Burrow had, like, the single greatest college football season out of a quarterback. Like, the single greatest. Because he had, like, I mean...
Bro, that walk-off, when he was smoking the cigar in slow motion, was legendary.
That was hard.
Legendary.
LSU could do no wrong. I almost turned into an LSU fan.
Oh, God.
Disgusting. But, damn, Cowboys are up. You was just talking about the Eagles are going to blow them out.
Yeah, I still don't see the Cowboys.
Well, that's the thing about division games, bro. And especially, we're halfway through the season now. It's time that these games... Yeah, bro, it's time that these...
wins so they can seal that spot in the playoffs. So they get the wins. Now is the time to win.
Yeah, for sure. Because with the Falcons right now, it's hard to get into the playoffs with 5 losses. Mm-hmm. 5 losses, G. But, what's up?
The Eagles just fumbled the ball.
Oh.
Okay.
Nah, that's unprofessional, G. I'm gonna have to cut that out. We still recording. Yeah. I'm glad we ain't live. No, we should be live. We're gonna be live one of these days. All right, but what movies are out right now, bro? I know you a scary movie fanatic.
I'm a movie fanatic, bro, but it's strictly mainly horror movies and shit. So
I need a good scare, man.
I didn't saw what I seen recently. I seen The Conjuring, The Nun, and I seen Saw. Those are 3 movies, the most recent movies I've seen.
Man, Saw make me sick to my stomach with all that gore.
Bro, Saw was gruesome, bro.
That's what I'm saying. All that gore, I don't think I can do it.
It was gruesome. But hey, I will say, they got what they deserved in that movie, for sure. I wanted Saw, or Jigsaw, excuse me, to just do some gnarly shit to these people. And he did. So it worked out for me.
By the way, horror movies, great healing, great healing tactic. You can definitely heal watching horror movies.
Oh, The Exorcist. That's what I meant to say. Instead of The Conjuring. The Exorcist, I watched that one.
Bro, I think it was a new, Insidious. Insidious had a new.
I seen that too.
The last
Insidious,
chapter.
The Red Door. Yeah, I seen that too.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, a little spooky. Definitely a little spooky. I wouldn't recommend watching it by yourself.
Oh no,
definitely wouldn't recommend watching that by yourself.
I watched it by myself. I had my Bose headphones on in the dark. No. I had surround sound on. Oh man, I had the sound qualities up to the theatric settings.
You can have that, bro. You slept with the nightlight on.
Oh man. Who said I slept that night?
Right. I ain't got time for people to come and get me. My eyes is open. But now The Exorcist was all right. I think they could have did a better job with it. It wasn't really scary. It was kind of like, really, I didn't know what was going on. Like, how is this happening? It was no, like, build up to it. It's just 2 girls possessed. Like, that's how it was. The Nun, they got me pretty good on The Nun. The Nun was scary.
So I seen the first Nun, bro. Like, you talking about this? Like, they have a second Nun?
Yeah, they just came out with a second one.
That first Nun is crazy.
Oh yeah, just that character. They did a good job with that character. Like
that Nun character is crazy.
If you don't want me
to
sleep,
shit,
you met your goal because they did a good job with that.
I think that Nun character is even scarier than that damn puppet character.
Annabelle.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Annabelle was traumatizing for me.
The second Annabelle, bro, the second Annabelle was a prequel to the first Annabelle. Like they went back in time.
Yeah.
That's
the one with the little girls and stuff.
Oh yeah, in that one house.
Yeah, it's like called Creation, or I think it's called Creation.
Mm-hmm. The girl was in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck that one.
Yeah.
Nah, that was. See, I like scary movies. Fuck that Annabelle.
It was the first one for me. That elevator scene, bro.
If you watch it like it's the first one, it'll make sense if you watch the first one.
Yeah, the first one was. I watched that one by myself, bro. That elevator scene, bro. Like
that elevator scene.
But look, That's the funny part about
You talking about the handicapped elevator thing, or you talking about the first Annabelle when they were at the apartment?
I'm talking about the first one at the apartment.
See,
because usually, bro, they don't chase. Usually, okay, in these movies when there's like a demon involved, they usually don't show the demon, right?
Yeah.
It's just like you just imagine it, right? It scares you. They showed this motherfucker, and he was running up the stairs. Well, not even running. He was just appearing on another level. Like you would see, like his hand. She'll look back, like, "Oh, am I getting chased?" She'll look back, and she'll see a hand right at the bottom of the stair. That shit, boy. Oh my god, that did it for me. Yeah, so Annabelle is definitely traumatized. Don't watch it by yourself, people.
Nah, Annabelle. Fuck Annabelle.
Yeah.
Annabelle's too much, man. I'm not gonna lie. But nah, the nun was just perfect. So like, if you said the Nun 2 is like that,
Yeah, the Nun 2 is pretty good.
if it's like that, then I'm gonna have to watch it.
Definitely pretty good.
I'm gonna have to check it out. Exorcist 2, I'm gonna check that out too. No,
Exorcist is alright. Honestly, I would wait for that to be free on like Prime Video, bro. It ain't worth. My opinion, it's not worth going to buy it.
all right, I
It's
feel
not,
you.
Yeah, it ain't that. The Nun, pay for it.
Facts.
Right. The Exorcist, nah, I'll just wait for it to come out.
Bro, so like, speaking of movies though,
Mm-hmm.
I heard that writer's strike is done for. I heard they back to writing. I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm.
What I don't know what movies to expect.
Honestly, when it comes to that writer's strike, I understand.
That,
Pay
yeah,
me my work.
yeah,
Right?
pay,
You know?
yeah, bro. Like that's tough. Like you done made all these hardworking people stop doing what they love because you're taking advantage.
Exactly. And then, like, I feel like the foundation of essentially film is the behind the scenes, right? Go behind the scenes together. The film is going to be shit.
Yeah, it ain't no film without the writers, bro. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that right now.
For real. Facts, right? Those are the ones that need to get paid. I mean, the actors too.
Yeah,
The ones that got
I'd like to see an actor write and produce and direct his own film. I mean, it happens.
It's
Excuse
happened,
me.
but not often.
Yeah, like
it's rare that you really see something like that. So
yeah, like let's actually credit people for what they're actually worth. I mean, not what they're actually worth, but like what the work that they put in, like how much that's worth. Like you really need that shit, G.
Yeah.
And you're gonna short out your writers.
yeah, you go short out the writers, the ones who we wouldn't be interested in the film if it weren't for the writers, right? You know what I'm saying? Like they don't come up with maybe not necessarily the scenes, but really the dialogue is really what gets you. You know what I mean? So you definitely need those writers. You know what I'm saying? Because without them, what the fuck are we doing?
For sure, G.
Where's the start without the writers?
I don't know what to expect after that writer's strike is out. I feel like a new age of Hollywood might come. Are they just gonna keep popping movies out?
Right.
Am I gonna have to live at the movie theater because all these bangers keep coming out?
Right.
Like, man, no, it's definitely interesting to see within the next couple of years. I mean, not the next couple of years, next couple of months, or shit, even weeks. But all these movies that kept getting pushed back are finally gonna start getting released now.
I don't blame them, especially with like, you know, you shorten me and inflation is rising. You know, it's like
shit expensive these days.
it's not they don't balance out at all.
Shit is ungodly expensive these days, G. Like I don't.
Especially here in California. So
We need it. Oh yeah, especially in San Diego. What is this city? The number one expensive city in the fucking States right now?
in the world.
In the world.
Excuse me. States.
In the world is crazy.
Yeah. Excuse me, States.
Damn, in the world.
Mm-hmm. But it is actually one thing I did want to mention. Just a little bit about it. So in Texas, I guess they came up with this bill called Show Me Your Papers. There's a lot of negative feedback on it.
That's tough. No.
Essentially what it does is it gives officers even, you know, like college, what do you call it? Campus police? Like campus police.
Yeah,
the right
campus
if
security.
they suspect, you know, that essentially you're not from this country, then they can take you back to the border. I read the bill. The bill is really vague. There's a lot of holes in it. It doesn't really get into like probable cause. Essentially, it's like, oh, I suspect you are. Essentially, it's for immigration, right? It's for immigration. So if I'll be like, oh, maybe this person might not. Maybe I feel like this person he didn't come over here or she didn't come over here the right way. Let me take them back to the border because I don't feel like they did the right thing or whatever. So they pretty much got the power to just come up to you and ask you for your papers, and they got a lot of negative feedback. I don't think it's essentially right, but I understand why they may want to do that. But then it kind of gives people power who already, not saying that they racist, but maybe look down on a certain group of people to kind of just go up to them and like harass them. You know what I mean? So definitely that bill definitely had a lot of negative feedback. I need to look more into it to really get a better opinion on it, but that's definitely something to look into because when you just read it, it doesn't sound right at all.
Nah. Honestly, for the era that we're in, that is quite regressive. That is the opposite of progressive.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
Come on, man. Like, that's so with immigration, man. They've never gotten it right. Like with screening it, I wish they could get it right too.
Yeah, and it's like a hard thing because it haven't been right for so long, whatever. And then now you got to like backtrack all the way. You know what I'm saying? For people, because mainly, obviously, this is for people who come over from Mexico, right? It's mainly towards them. So I would like, obviously everybody to be able to come over here, the right way. But the system wasn't designed exactly the right way.
Not at all.
And then these rules come out, and then you got people who, like I said, who look down on these certain groups, and they use this. They're gonna use it as a tool, right, to harass people. So that's the unfortunate part about it.
Man, a lot of people live with fear these days. Gee, like I don't understand why everyone treats why we gotta treat everyone so like terribly.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, it's like then again, it's like you understand why they came out with the bill, but then it's like it don't really make sense. Like I get it, people come over here.
That's the thing I really cannot understand because I really wish the trauma that they put on these people, like on these families that just want to live in the States.
Yeah,
they could put that same energy into actually figuring out a better process, a safer process, and a more, for the era that we're in, a more progressive process, for people, to get them cleared and be like, hey, all right, y'all good, y'all can live here now.
Yeah.
Like why does, I don't understand. Like, I feel like, I don't know, man.
No,
I feel like
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
And then like in this case, it seemed like it's more of like, okay.
I wish I could get the words out. I just can't. Gee.
Say a bunch of people do somehow like break into the country, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, more than likely, majority of them want to come over here because they want their families to be able to have that better life, right?
Yeah, the life, the resources, everything
right?
here. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then, even though they come over here and they do good, they want to work, want to provide for their family, that American dream or whatever, right?
Yes, sir.
It's understandable.
Trying to get that.
Yeah, but then you might have those few bad apples, right? Come over here and maybe, commit crimes or something. Then it's like, okay, this person committed a crime. We don't know who this person is because they're not in the system. right? So even though that's a wrong, right, when these new rules come out, for those people who look down on this certain group, it gives them power essentially to harass. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, I think I'm going to definitely look more into that, try to get a better understanding of it, but it's pretty vague. There's a lot of holes in it.
It's like that for that purpose. So the other people, the authorities, as I should say, so they could have room to work with. It's never, the system is never written in place to benefit you. Like,
yeah,
immigration is just tough, man. It is.
It's definitely a tough. Yes, definitely. Especially, I'm sure. Well, that can low key take us into mental health. Like, to be honest with you.
Well, let's roll into that right now, G. Like,
yeah. So, as far as this bill, I think it could definitely have a lot of effect on people who did come over here, you know, the right way, especially like, you know, who may be in college or maybe high school or whatever, actually, you know, dreaming of, you know, one day being able to get their family out of poverty or whatever the case is, right? And then, you know, not everybody, but some of them may run into, you know, issues where they run into that person who looks down on that group. And then now they got to face, you know, whatever, or that person is going to use that bill against them. Like, you know, I don't think you from here. It's going to put them in this whole just like rabbit hole of just problems or whatever. And I think that can actually discourage a lot of people. You know?
Daily struggle, G. Yeah.
This is America. You should be able to want to go out and work hard and, you know, and provide for your family.
But instead, every day you gotta fight to stay in at your home to protect your family and provide for them.
And then it's like, okay, if I'm this person, you know, and they accusing me of fucking not being here properly, right? It's like, okay, if you're gonna accuse me of this anyway, I might as well go ahead and commit a crime. Like, what's the point of, you know, me trying to do everything the right way? If you're going to accuse me of being wrong, like, I might as well go be wrong. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, I think that could affect a lot of people mentally, you know, especially in your families. Imagine if you got a brother who is over here the right way, and then they're running to somebody think like, oh, you know, I don't think you came over the right way. I'm going to take you back to the border. It's like, it sounds like a bunch of lawsuits. Honestly, it sounds like a bunch of lawsuits.
Just thinking about it, man. You have struggles every day, and that's a lot of stress.
Speaking of stress. Boy Will.
That boy Will.
Oh my God. And I love Will Smith, right? And me, I'm not judging, or me and Sean, we're not judging, you know.
That boy Will.
We're not judging, right? We're not. But when you open up that to public, you pretty much authorizing opinion, right? You feel that way?
Nah, honestly, like, I understand, like, a lot of people are saying, oh, this ain't none of our business. Blah, 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 blah. You're right. It ain't none of our goddamn business. But guess what? It's out there. And it's on my feed. And I have to read it every time I get online.
If I read it, I'm going to talk about it.
So guess what? And since you all, I'm pretty sure, have seen it and read it,
might as well have a group discussion.
And let's see if we can heal from this. Let's see if we can find let's see if we can find a healing conversation within this.
Yeah.
Find you guys some insightful messages.
Exactly. So, and my biggest thing is, like, I'm sure you feel the same way. If I'm about to get married, right, to a woman, essentially, especially, you already both rich, you know, so it's not really like a money thing. It's like, I'm going to marry you because, one, okay, I love you, obviously. Two, you bring me a peace of mind, which is pretty much the biggest for me, is like peace of mind, right? I should be able to go outside.
Well, I'm lit.
Deal with all this bullshit. And then I come home, right? And you should be my peace. Essentially, and same way, vice versa. right? But in this case, it just seemed like Will is getting attacked. I don't know how to say it, bro. But that's what it seemed like, bro. Like, and then a lot of it is like, a lot of these, we shouldn't even be sitting here having this conversation. We shouldn't even know about it. I feel like a lot of that should be handled under their roof, right? Like, it's your marriage and this is personal. Y'all sort that out together. We don't even know. Only thing we need to know is that y'all are happily married. You know what I'm saying? That's all we need to know. So when you go on TV, you tell motherfuckers that, yeah, I cheated on you with this singer who happened to be my son, close friend. It's like, what the fuck? Like, Will, get out. Like, get out of there, bro. That's just my opinion. Will, you can do what you want. I don't care. But I'm telling you, I don't think you should.
That boy, Will.
Definitely.
Nah, Will wildin', but a lot of things I can understand. Number one, and the most important one of all, 2 words, everyone, and make sure y'all remember it: family values, because that's important. Because I feel like Will just wanted to keep his family, as a man should do.
Should do, right? That's the right thing to do. Yes.
Keep the family together, and I feel like Will tried to do that. I feel like, I don't know. That's the thing. This is why I hate things being public, because you don't know what's going on. Exactly. Yeah, you don't know exactly what's going on. For all we know, Will might be beating her, hog tying her, all that stuff.
True. Or vice versa. Will might go home and get his ass whooped.
Well, that seems more likely.
Yeah. Oh man.
We'll go off the ladder.
Yeah, it might be vice versa. It is what it is.
But yeah, shit like that, you like, I don't know. But unfortunately, since I do know about them and their relationship, that's why we're talking about it.
Yeah,
but
we're not judging at all.
At all.
We just what we see is how we're talking.
It's just from everyone else's perspective. We'll explain our perspective on it. That's it. And I just want to tie into the mental health awareness around the subject as well. So going back to family values, this is not good on the family. I seen, we just looked it up. There's a video of Jaden and Willow Smith confronting Jada, like, about the whole situation on that damn red table. Fuck that red table. I wish they burned that red table to the ground.
For real. That started a meme.
Everything started with that red table.
That red table started a meme. Yes.
That red table, bro, has brought so much. Another mental health topic: stress.
Nah, stress is definitely a big one, because it's already like,
I brought it up earlier, but we like this, like,
yeah,
something like this brings a lot of stress to, like, not only the person mainly affected, but going back to family values, you're like, this is a lot on the family. G, like, your kids are saying, why is y'all business out here like this?
Yeah. And then like
come on.
Not to go too deep, but like, what? Okay, let's put ourselves in their shoes, right? When we ask this question, say, okay, you're the son, right?
Ooh, call me Jaden, but I ain't no.
Okay, right. But then okay.
Straight Jaden. Excuse me.
You got your mom and your dad who's happily married, right?
Yeah.
Then you got a best friend, right? So it's this famous singer, whatever, right? Then, this your friend, y'all bros or whatever. Then it turns out, this man sleeping with your mom. Like, I can't imagine that having that conversation, bro.
So yeah, that's
it's
wild.
like, dude,
Even though they had an open
I
marriage,
lead a family.
even though they had an open marriage, that's wild. Like I ain't. So they had an open marriage, G. Like, you know, they could see other people. I don't know if Will Smith was seeing other females. Knowing men, we don't talk about shit like that. Like publicly or whatever. But her dumb ass went, excuse me, should not say that. Take that back. Her leaking ass wanted to get on red table. So I don't know if Will Smith was seeing other women behind closed doors, but there are boundaries to open marriages or open relationships. Fucking your son's friend
should be one of them.
Yeah, that's crossing the line. That's the line, G. That's shit that you see in pornos, G. That's most recommended shit.
Like, dude, nah. Like, well, for me, I don't do that with relationship stuff. I can't do it.
No,
I can't do it. Even if I was like the son best friend, like,
cause like,
did he sing to her? I know August got a nice voice. I wonder if that's how he got it. He sing to her.
There is no respect.
I love this shit. It's like,
no, August had them hits in 15?
August was hitting for a minute.
But going back to family values, yeah, I really think Will wanted to make this family work, but I think Jada said something about them. Oh, he hasn't called me a wife since 2018. Yeah, there go to family values again, because once again, we did not need to know that.
Exactly. Yes.
That's a little too personal. We don't need to know. Excuse me, I think I was about to sneeze. Okay. Ooh, excuse me, that was unprofessional. But that is a little too personal. Like, see, that's the thing with celebrities, man. Because regular Joe, like if I knew you was married and going through the same things, I wouldn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you told me it. Man, it sucks being a celebrity. But damn, what was I saying?
It sucks being a celebrity?
No, before that.
Family values?
Family values. What family values? So like, with family values, I really think you really need to look around your family and make sure that they're good. Like, is this the right decision for my family? And obviously, as you can tell, it isn't, because anyone will be under a lot of stress under this situation.
Yeah. The red table thing, you didn't think about your family.
That doesn't help anyone at all.
You didn't think about your family at all. Right? Like, at all. That's strictly personal husband and wife thing. Ain't nobody else got to know that. Y'all sort that out yourselves. Right?
Yeah, man. Like, and that's the thing with celebrity, because it's hard to relate to that. But there she goes with that red table talk. And if it wasn't for the red table, like I feel like this something like this should have been handled without us knowing it. And if we were to know, we should just know the end of it, not the whole situation, the whole story. We got the whole play-by-play from the first, second, third, and fourth quarter. G.
Yeah, and now we're here talking about it because you gave us permission. Essentially, here's the information about what we're going through. We would like to hear what you guys have to say about it. That's essentially what I got from it.
She low-key a content creator. This is content.
Oh, yeah.
Jada Smith is a content creator, G.
For real. And then, like, just the mental stressors that we're probably going through. Like, honestly, like, it's already bad enough, walking outside, nowadays, people don't want to be people do things so they don't get judged. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you got, all your information just at the public disposal. It's like, dude, that's stressful, bro. Like, that's stressful. And you got all these people, pretty sure you probably done scrolled through social media, seen all these people telling that you need to get out of there, or this person ain't good for you. You know what I'm saying? Probably things that he may have already thought, but now you got the world intervening on it. It's, damn, like, what do I do? Should I listen to my heart? Should I listen to millions of people telling me, get out of there, or do this, or do that? That could be stressful, bro. So.
No, we're going through a lot. That's a lot to go through. So why stay?
Mm-hmm.
And we go back to them 2 words, G.
Family
values.
Yeah.
I'm telling you this right now, man. Like, it's so important to keep the family together.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you feel there is a way, like, I'm pretty sure there is still love between everyone, and yeah, like,
obviously he loves Jada.
Yeah,
obviously
you can see that, and I don't know what, and that's the thing with people going through things. I don't know what Jada's going through in her mind, and this, and the third. So that's why it's kind of tough to talk about subjects like this.
Yeah.
But 2 words: family values.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta think about the family. Like, you gotta think about the well-beings of your kids. You gotta think about not just your kids. Like, who else is affected in your family? Your uncles, your aunties, like who else? Like your nephews. Like, also not just family. G. Will Smith is a fucking role model.
Fans.
Fans. I can't tell you how many people are disappointed and stressed going through this with him.
Yeah. Fans.
That's the thing with being a celebrity. He's touched so many people.
Mm-hmm. I Am Legend. It hit hard. Pursuit of Happiness. It hit hard.
I'm a iRobot fan myself.
It hit hard. Yeah. But we really care about you, bro.
Yeah.
And we want you to be all right. You know what I'm saying? So definitely wish you the best forward, whatever decision you decide to make. I just hope that you know that it's the right one. So.
But Will makes a good example. If you know anyone that's in a tough situation, man, like I said in the beginning of the show, this is the time to talk, to come out with whatever you're feeling deep down.
Yeah.
It's very important. Like with awareness, I think it's very important that we know, like, that we're aware of human emotions, man, because like we all got them.
I'm saying we all got them.
Yeah, no, we all got emotions, like, and we all got a right to live in this world, and we all should try to live happily together. So I don't know why we aren't progressive in that sense, but it is what it is. We're gonna get there eventually.
I actually got something. So back when I was in the Navy, right, I had this mentee.
We are vets, so we might as well talk about that a little bit.
His name was Javon Higgs, right? And the reason I'm bringing this up is because I actually talked about it yesterday. Higgs was pretty much assigned to me, and I was pretty much supposed to take him under my wing, show him the ropes or whatever, make sure he all right.
That nigga Luke was a mentor.
He had just won the Navy. He was 18. He was struggling.
Okay, so showing him the ropes.
Yeah, showing him the ropes.
Mentor type shit.
He didn't have a car. I'm taking him places. You want some food. You need a haircut. I got a barber. Let's go get your haircut or whatever. Let's get you together. And he really wanted to be out of the Navy so bad. He was mad that he joined. I told him, like,
it'd be like that.
Yeah, right. You mad that you joined. Cool, right? But you signed a 4-year contract, right? Let's get you through this 4 years. Right, and then you can get out and be done, right? But essentially, a contract is really like a promise that you're held to. Essentially, like, okay, let's commit to what you signed up for, right? Do what you got to do, then you get up out of here, right? But he ended up causing a lot of trouble. He was doing it on purpose too. He told me. some things he was doing on purpose, you know, to like get kicked out.
Yeah.
And obviously his wish was granted, right?
Okay.
And I did a lot of things for him, you know what I'm saying? Like he called me one day, he was smoking something and I think somebody laced whatever he was smoking. He called me like 2 a.m. He was in LA and his mentor, I went and got him, gotta make sure he cool, brought him back, whatever. Then we went to work the next morning. And, but that's past. So essentially he got kicked out, right? He got what he wanted. He was happy he was getting kicked out. You know, I told him, like, hey, bro, you need anything, you got my number. Whatever it is, just hit me up. You know, good luck, you know, outside in the civilian world, doing whatever it is you choose to do. Within days, bro, he killed himself. So it's kind of like, definitely, bro, if there is something that you got going on, you need to tell somebody, bro, right? If you don't feel comfortable telling a friend, you know, talk to a professional. They would keep everything in what they call it, in confidence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Confidential, right? Nobody else will know, right? Whatever it is you got going on, definitely reach out. You know what I'm saying? Because as his mentor, low key, I felt kind of let down because I'm like, dang, you know, I was talking to him every day, making sure he's all right. You know, if there's anything going on with you, let me know. Turns out it was, but he, you know, showed me that it wasn't, you know, so I'm like, okay, he's good, you know what I'm saying, but it was something wrong. So definitely if there's something bothering you, bring it up, bro. Bring it up.
See, with that, man, to close out, people do things in like, desperate people do things in desperate situations. Yeah. If you are in that sense of desperation, it's very, very key, very vital to actually come out and it's actually very vital to talk to somebody. Like, I understand being desperate, because I want to say that we've all been in desperate situations. Like I said, not like I said, excuse me, but we all go through different, like, we all live different lifestyles. Like, we all have different lives. I'm pretty sure everyone's heard of this. Life's not fair. It's not at all. We got to do the best with what we got, and it's tough. Because having the mental fortitude to persevere is already tough.
Yeah.
So I understand being in a desperate situation, but being in a desperate situation is literally the critical time to talk to somebody. Cause when you're in that desperate situation, you're gonna have crazy thoughts.
Yeah.
You're gonna have thoughts that you never thought you would think ever. So it's very, very important that you see. I say it's very important, but we all don't have that luxury. I'll just say this: find people that are close. That is the mission.
Mm-hmm.
It is tough to live in this world alone. You cannot live in this world alone. I'll say that right now. You cannot. That's why I always bring up, that's why we always bring up family values. Cause you need family to get through your daily struggles, your stress, whatever problems that you may be going through the day, because the only one that has your back is family. So.
No, definitely. And just so y'all get just understand of me and his relationship. Me and him not related, but he is family. That makes sense.
That's true. That's real. I see him as my family too. That's my bro. I ain't never been to Detroit ever in my life, but right. That's my bro.
Exactly. So maybe when we say family, like it's not necessarily like, oh, I need a blood relative, because a lot of people have issues with their family. You know, we all got certain members on our family where we just don't click, you know, and you might have a friend who may be like a brother to you, And if you consider them that brother, then that's your brother. You know what I mean? That's family. So definitely gonna need somebody, you know, you can count on.
So somebody that you can, with our talks with family values, someone that you can intertwine your values with, you know, someone you consider a family yourself. Because at the end of the day, family has your back. Nobody else does but your family.
Exactly.
And I, like we said earlier in the show, we don't know what situations everyone are going through. People might not be talking to their family. Like I mentioned in the first episode, I think I didn't talk to my dad for a while, and a lot of events have brought clarity into me, and I literally don't regret, but I do regret the time that I missed not talking to my pops.
That closeout period.
Oh yeah. That time I wasn't talking to my pops, I regret that. So definitely talk to your family, and if you still have a connection with your family, reach out to them. Your close friends are your family too. Keep your values strong.
Sure. So definitely good luck to everybody out there.
Yes,
Every
sir.
day is a fight. You know, you get up, you fight, go to sleep. When you wake up, be ready to fight again, no matter what it is.
Oh man, every day is a struggle, G.
For everybody.
So we go through it too. Everybody does. I'm pretty sure everyone has a daily struggle.
Yeah. We all go through it, man.
It is what it is.
It's natural. It's life.
Gotta fight.
Gotta face it. Whatever it is, face it. Learn from it. You're gonna get stronger. Move forward. And be ready to fight some other shit. Because it's gonna come.
Yes, sir.
They don't stop. It's like a new boss every time.
It gets easier though, I promise.
Like the game Skyrim. Like that shit doesn't end, bro.
But like a game, G, you level up. You
level up.
You start
get stronger.
Yeah, you start one-shotting these bosses one day. So yeah, definitely keep leveling up. That is the life motto. Level up.
Absolutely.
So you can one-shot these bosses. But all right, that concludes episode 2 of the Healing Club. A lot of powerful messages. But yep, peace out. We see y'all next week.
We'll be back. Episode 3, baby.
Check out Thursday for episode 3 preview. Okay, bye-bye. Subscribe. See you later.